some ice for my cup, I drink wet.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Hold on, let me put my earplugs on. I don't know if it's. So today is August the 12th, Friday, August 12th, 2022, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Let me put my glasses on because it's kind of bright out here. But today I just want to talk about health and how important it is to take care of your health. Especially if you're a black man like me. A lot of us are dealing with, especially if you're black, but a lot of people in America are dealing with high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes. A lot of us are dealing with it. And me personally, I have pre-diabetes or pre-diabetic symptoms. My blood pressure gets up there sometimes. I used to deal with heart disease real bad. Not as bad as I used to, because I've learned how to really take care of it or handle it better. But you got to understand that your health comes before anything else. A lot of people out here will sacrifice their health to make money, and making all that money is useless if you can't enjoy it. So make sure you take care of your health. The 3 pillars of health is, the first pillar is sleep, the second pillar is exercise, and the third pillar is diet. Not really in that order, but just because they're all equal. But make sure you're getting enough sleep at night. I used to have a really bad sleeping habit. I used to stay up 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and wake up the next day with blood pressure high from sleep deprivation. I used to eat a lot of junk food. I used to eat fast food. Like, this is embarrassing, but I used to eat fast food almost 2 to 3 times a day at one point. I used to wake up in the morning, eat breakfast at McDonald's before going to work. Then at lunch I would go get something else, and then back on my way home I would stop by again to somewhere else. So that was close to 2 to 3 times a day of fast food. And I was doing that for some years, and it came back to me. I learned from that. Also, there's a time where I used to never exercise. Immediately when I started back exercising, I started feeling better. So you got to do exercise. I would recommend, I think the CDC recommends 2.5 hours a week, which is like 30 minutes a day for 5 days. If you can do more, it's better. Really, I think the best is probably, you should be getting physical exercise every day, honestly. But walking is considered exercise. But like me personally, I try to get between 4 to 6 hours of exercise a week. The recommendation is 2.5, but I try to get 4 to 6 because I'm 35 and I feel like I can do a lot more. That's just the minimum. 2.5, that's just the bare minimum. You don't want to do the bare minimum. You want to get up to the best you possibly can. You want to reach your highest potential. You feel me? So I try to do 4 to 6 hours. What I usually do is I wake up about 5 o'clock in the morning, and usually I go outside for a walk. Sometimes I might just stay in the house and just do a light 30-minute exercise. Okay, I'll listen to some music, drink some water, say a prayer. Okay, and then around the afternoon, say about 5 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock, I do my regular exercise, which is also 30 minutes, and that's usually just push-ups, jumping jacks, crunches, squats. I lift weights. I don't have a weight machine, but I just usually lift. I got dumbbells. I have a medicine ball that I use So usually just 30 minutes. I just do sets. Like I just have my own. I work at my own pace. Like I do like sets of 20 jumping jacks. I'll do sets of like 50 crunches. I'll do sets of 5 to 10 push-ups. You know, try to get at least maybe, I don't know, whatever. I just try to do a good number for that day. I try to do at least maybe 40 to 50 push-ups. But my goal was to hit 50. I'm not quite at 50 yet, but not without breaking it up. I have to break it up, but you know, I just try my best to. It really pays off. Let me tell you something. When you start exercising, listen. A lot of people, you know, education is important. People value education. Education is important. Having a good job is important. But your health, let me tell you something. The benefits of having good health and taking care of your health is far more beneficial than having an education. Like a college degree is beneficial, having a good job is beneficial, but if you're not healthy, it just it's not going to really level out. You know, even into your personal life. Like people who exercise and take care of their health and take care of their body, they tend to have better relationships. They have better. They tend to be better parents. Even they tend to do better financially because you can save more. You have a much better quality of life. You know, just you know, you just do better altogether. It really reaches into every aspect of your life. So, you know, take care of your health, man. Your health is important. About 5 years, I'm gonna go into details of what I've been through. About 5 years ago, I started having chest pains. Chest pains, and I'm gonna also tell y'all the mistakes that I made as well. The biggest mistake is I ignored my symptoms. Don't ever ignore symptoms, because usually the longer it goes, the more time that goes by, the worse it gets. Don't ignore symptoms. It's for me. To be honest, it actually really started like 1921, about 13 years ago. Really, that's when it actually started when I was like 22. Well, actually like 21. I'm 35 now. It really truly started when I was 21. That's when it truly started. Let me feel my phone. Yeah, my phone's hot. It might cut off, but it really started when I was 21, and I started having anxiety attacks. Started having headaches, pains in my body, you know. And let me bring my phone down. It's just too hot, man. It's just way too hot. And you know, I was having a lot of issues, man. And you know, I ignored it, and over time it just got worse. And the thing is, you know, as you get older, as you age, it becomes more difficult for your body to recover from stuff. So you got to nip it in the bud as soon as you start noticing things. You know, don't wait till the last minute. You know, when you start noticing anything off with yourself, you go to the doctor, man. Because I honestly feel like a lot of the problems that because I wound up losing my job. I lost my car because I couldn't work. And a lot of those issues of not being able to work and pay my bills. I lost my apartment, you know, so I had to move back home with my parents for a short time, you know, and all of it could have been avoided if I was just more responsive and responsible with myself, you know. As soon as I had that flip-flop in the heart, I should have went to the doctor right then. You know, I should have, I think when I was 25, I had pains in my eyes that showed symptoms of hypertension. but it was subtle. It starts subtle and it progresses over time, sometimes years. But once it's getting to a point where you're starting to know that, okay, this is something, there's something I need to attend to. Don't try to be tough and tough it out. That's why a lot of men. This is one of the reasons why a lot of men die earlier than women, because you try to tough stuff out instead of asking for help. You need to ask for help when you know you're dealing with a medical condition of some sort. And because I'm telling you, the sooner you diagnose the problem, the sooner you can start working on it to fix it before it gets worse. But I didn't do that. Man. If I had went to the doctor the time that I should have, and started, changing my diet and exercising and, getting more sleep, taking my vitamins and so forth, stress less, or cut back on stress, I would have dealt with the issue a lot sooner, and it would not have got as severe as it had gotten. It is really sad but I'm very resilient, I'm very strong. But the thing about it is, I'm older now, and I understand that back then, it's only 5 years ago, but 5 years ago is younger. So I'm 5 years older, and my I'm a little bit older. So you understand that your body might not be able to handle it like it used to, like not quite. I'm still young, but it's not I'm not the same as I was when I was 29. I'm not the same as I was when I was 25. I'm not the same as I was when I was 21. So I have to be more responsive. I got to have a sense of urgency when it comes to my health. Like even something simple as a allergy. When my allergies start flaring up, I don't ignore it. I try to take something for it. As soon as my nose start itching or my allergies is kind of getting out of hand, I take care of it. When my back hurts, like, I'm not saying to run to the emergency room for every problem. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, just have a sense of urgency. You know how much. I think everybody has a good idea of a good sense of timing with certain things. If your back is hurting, if your head is hurting, and it keeps happening repetitive, it's happening more frequently, and that it's time to go see a doctor. Just use your common sense, and you can probably live a happy and decent life for yourself. Now, I'm kind of looking at somebody, so I know I'm kind of mumbling or just kind of rambling on. But what else I want to say? Yeah, man, just take care of your health. It's similar to that 1% rule I was talking about the other day. How I was saying, just every day try to be a little bit better than you were the day before. And same thing with your health. Every day just try to eat a little healthier. Your health is your wealth, and it's very true. So especially, like I said, if you're a black man, one of the number one killers of black men is high blood pressure, heart disease, what else? Kidney disease. Black women as well. A lot of black women they deal with this kind of stuff. So you have to be serious about how you want to deal with things. So, don't take life for granted. Take your health seriously.